Bobby Henderson.
Bobby Henderson, what's up, man? How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, you want to do some mail?
Yeah.
You do some mail. So how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Let me see what they have, right? What we talking about today, fellas? My struggles and y'all struggles first. Which one we gonna talk about?
Yes, bro.
My struggles first? Well, y'all know, I'm originally from back here. My project boys home.
Yeah.
My mother was on drugs when I was coming up very, very bad. My dad stayed on the east side. You know, he came to be on drugs later on in life. My grandmother raised me and my sister. And, you know, we really didn't have much, you know what I'm saying? You know, it was every now and then, but she made sure we go to school every day. But my grandma ended up dying around the year 93. I was 17. And when she died, no lie, you know, so I ain't even come out of high school. 9th grade was the last year I was in school because I used to fight a lot. I went to Frederick Douglass, I went to Cram High School, I went to Richards Academy, and I went to St. Louis Academy. But after that was over with, I was in the streets because I had no guidance. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I was out there robbing, I was doing all kind of stuff. I ended up getting locked up in 93 for like armed robbery, kidnapping, traffic cocaine, but some kind of way, you know, it's prayed up and came out of it, you know, and I don't like to brag about it, but I can't be probably one of the biggest drug dealers in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But that came to an end too, around the year 2004, by me being arrested 28 times in my life, and came back out. You know, so I had formed a group D4L, and so I got away, I did the music. And you know, people used to say D4L wasn't there without favor. That's when I started trying to write my own music. And I came with my first song that I ever wrote in my life called I'm the Man. It did the mixtape with DJ Scream. Ever since that, I've been successful. You know, I got 11 kids of my own. You know, I got 9 girls, 2 boys, but I had no kids while I was a rapper. All my kids came when I was in the streets. But you know, I like to tell people, like, you know, I come from nothing, man. You know, like, you know, a lot of people say it's hard to get where you're trying to go, but if you give 100% of whatever you do, it can happen, man. Like, you know, it happened for me, man. You know, right now I still ain't where I want to be in life, but I'm still trying, and you know, I've done a lot of things, and I help a lot of people, man. You know, I got my own foundation. It's called LOLO, that means Loving Our Little Ones. So I do stuff like this here. I come out to the schools. I do the Thanksgiving, I do the Christmas, I do everything. You know, to see the people who's unfortunate, or you know, who can't be in the regular schools do what they do, is to show them, man, you know, it's still hope. You know, so you just gotta, you know, as long as you got, you know, breath in your body, you know, it's hope. So now let's get into y'all stuff. About third, fourth time in here, man, I went and found dudes who I knew for different projects, Fabo, Strutman, you know, Mook, Lamar, and I formed my group, D4L. So how I kicked off is people knew I already had money, and in some kind of way we made songs, and the group took off. But I ended up going to prison when the group took off. They just can't do it like me. But while I was in prison, they came up with Laffy Taffy. But when I came home, people would say D4L wasn't nothing without Fabo. And that's when I started trying to write my own music. Never wrote a song in my life, and came up with that song, I'm the Man. Got no wife but a wife be my girlfriend. And I always say got no wife but a wife be my girlfriend, because me and my baby mama who I was with for 6 years, we had broke up while I was in jail. So I guess it was something real, and people liked it. And that's what made me start rapping. When they heard I'm the Man, people coming up here, hey, excuse me, Shawty, we will hear that kind of music right there for you. We know you live it for real. We know you from back here for real. We can't vouch for these people telling me they did this and did that. We know you live it for real. I was agreeing, but in the back of my head, man, like, dang, man, I did that song about luck, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my first song I ever wrote. So what I did, I just kept trying, kept writing more songs. And probably my 5th, 6th song came over a song called Let's Get It. Got the girls going wild. And they were like, he got it. And I did the mixtape with DJ Scream. And the rest was history since then. Yeah.
You for real? Yeah,
Once again. I found rappers, so I knew who was rapping from different projects, like Fable, Movie, Lil Mark, Stuntman, and I formed a group. I wasn't trying to be the rapper myself, I was just trying to be, you know, I baby as Cash Man, I puff feel the bad boy. But people started saying D4L wasn't nothing without Fable. And you know, that's when I wrote my first song. It was called I'm a Man, and people was like, Shawty, we'll hear that type of music right there from you. You know, you live for real, you know you from Bankhead for real. You can't possibly all these people, somebody did this and did that. I was agreeing, but in the back of my mind, I was like, man, I did that song. I look, it's my first one. How much you doing this? I ain't no rapper. So I just kept writing, doing more songs, and came up another song called Let's Get It. And that's when they said you the one. I hooked up with DJ Spring, did the mixtape, and really the rest has been history since then. But you know, if you give all of what you you know what I'm saying, trying to do, it'll happen for you, you know. But if you sit around, I want to pay to see that, and hope I get on like that, it's gonna be hard. It'll be hard to do it like that, because people want to see you giving your all, you know what I'm saying? They want them to pick you up when you already got something going on. So that's basically how it goes, man, you know. But you know, I like to just tell you, I came a long way, man, you know. I had 5 cousins of mine, 3 dead, 2 is dead, and I was a baby. I was the only one here to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, take care of my family is what I live for, you know. Any questions? I say you can't be no rapper, but you got to give it 100% of whatever you do. If you try to produce and make beats, give it 100% whatever you do, and it can't happen for you. But if you can't do that, go other avenue. You know, you got ESPN, what's your name, Stephen A.
Then on top of that, I think one of the main things is really pushing out positive vibes to your circle and knowing how to give. Like at the end of the day, I tell people you'll never go broke if you got favors, and a lot of people don't know how to get favors. Like as long as you got favors, you'll never go broke. And the only way you can get favors if you giving people and giving to them just off the muscle with no pressure. Like giving to them and ain't like, look, I'm giving you this because no, you giving it to them because you giving it to them. You're gonna have all kind of stuff come to you out of nowhere that you never even know. You gotta know how to give like with no pressure. I'm talking about give to the world, everything gonna come. So that's something, you know, like get favors. You'll never go broke if you got favors. As long as you got favors, you'll always have somebody to call on. I know somebody that been here, well, you go through something, you be like, man, I ain't got nobody to call on.
Shawty Low _KOB. Who this is, yours?
I ain't even bring it down.
Oh, it right here.